guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. How you doing, Leo? This reading is not date or time specific. I trust that whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it may be your message at that time, but it is a general reading, so it won't resonate for everyone. Okay? You could be here as a cross watcher. Welcome. Sometimes the messages come through directly for the cross watcher. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I do hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us here by subscribing. Now, I do want to mention that we are still, as I record this, we are still in the energy of the new moon in Scorpio solar eclipse. So we're still riding through that energy as I do this reading. Sometimes that stuff shows up in the readings. So if you missed that new moon in Scorpio reading, you may want to watch it for some context clues as to what may be coming through here. That was just uploaded a couple days ago. Okay, I also did a reading for the Venus and Sun conjunction. The Venus and the Sun are traveling together at the moment, so you may want to watch that as well. They've moved out of Libra and into Scorpio, though, so there is a different energy coming through. Here we go. I'm pulling one card for you, Leo, from Angel Tarot. So we get the King of Wands. That's your card. Motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Yes. King of Fire. So that's the card that's supporting you today. Kind of perfect. The King of Wands came through in the morning musing for the channel members and those of you who opted in for the all extended access pass. So if you remember, that card came through. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, there are links below. You can click the join button just to read about the membership, or there are links to the extended options for memberships below. Okay, here we go, Leo. Let's see what's coming through. Whoop. Happy, happy, joy, joy. What's the challenge? Okay, so it might, we might be looking at reunion. What's crossing you here is some form of forgiveness, second chances, maybe some redemption, but it's definitely a card of awakening. And then what you do once you're awakened, right? It's about receiving the call, answering the call. And in this case, it's kind of coming through as a card of reunion. Possible challenges around that. There you are, Leo, showing up in your own reading, in your unconscious awareness. Yeah, it might take some courage and confidence to overcome whatever obstacles exist here in the past. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, maybe even an offer. Let's see here. There's some Virgo energy in your conscious awareness. So this card is representational of some form of independence, autonomy, doing your own thing, having it all kind of together, but you're on your own with the Nine of Pentacles. She is a single person in the tarot. Could be that is strictly Virgo energy coming through, because that's a very common pattern in these readings, Leo, Virgo, Pisces as well. But here in the future, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. This is something that may take time to unfold organically. Message from Spirit is the Lovers, but it is a choice. So here's another card of the union of your souls, twin flame, soulmate, energy of the Lovers, perfect. Hidden energy, Five of Cups, regrets of the past, mistakes of the past. There's a backwards focus with the Five of Cups, and the issue here is you see that they're looking at the Three Cups knocked over, but right behind them is the Two of Cups. So it's almost like whoever this is about, in the hidden energy, they're still kind of looking at and processing on an emotional level what happened in the past. In your hopes and or fears, we have the Eight of Cups. I'll look to the clarifiers for clues about that. Potential outcome going forward is the Devil. So the Devil is fear. The Devil is shadow. It came through very loud and clear in the new moon in Scorpio reading. It was very prominent. The Ten of Cups was there as well, as was the Ten of Pentacles. So there are themes around fear and things that where ego gets in the way and keeps us small. So you may want to check that out. And that's what we'll be looking at when I get over to the outcome position. All right, so let's see the Ten of Cups and Judgment. Yeah, Judgment is Scorpio, by the way. Card of Pluto. All right, so Three of Cups, more reconciliation energy here. Six of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. I feel like there's been a delay. Something's been holding this up. There's a desire for reconciliation, a desire, a cause for celebration, a desire for something more reciprocal, with equal give and take. That would bring in the happiness, but there's a need for some kind of... I'm just going to say there's a delay on the answering of the call because it's going to require some courage to overcome the obstacles as you move towards something where forgiveness is required, either yours, theirs, or both of you forgiving each other, for that happiness to come in. So there's a delay. Sometimes it's just a temporary standstill. Other times it's about surrendering to the process. And because I see the Seven of Pentacles, that may be part of the issue. Like if it's going to happen, it'll happen when it's meant to. Let's look at the Strength card. In your unconscious awareness, more reconciliation. Yes. Okay. So we've got this Five of Cups sneaking in underneath. So this could be your own hidden energy here over on this side. So we'll see when we get there, but it is going to take some confidence and courage, putting on your game face to overcome the obstacles that are now requiring that energy around reconciliation. And maybe it's just that there's some kind of confusion, a lack of clarity on how to put things into motion, right? And all that focus on the past and sort of reliving what happened, whatever it is, that may have separated the two of you in 3D. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I'm feeling the separation. I'm seeing the energy around second chances and reunion and forgiveness and reconciliation, but like things are standing still at this moment for some reason. And it could just be that, you know, you've got to get some clarity about making that decision and then how best to proceed. So, you know, once you make the decision, that's part one. Part two is, now what do I do? All right, Ace of Pentacles in the past. Devil there. Two of Cups. Wow. Okay, so one of you wanted to leap forward, commit, up level, and one of you was terrified. Okay, so I'm seeing the devil more as fear and sort of something that played out in a very karmic way, in a negatively karmic way. There is a lot of love between you. One of you wanted to take the leap for love. One of you wanted to move forward, up level the connection, make an offer, be committed, move forward. And the other one just kind of stayed put, hunkered down. And it looks to me like it was probably just fear-based. We're going to look at the Nine of Pentacles. In the conscious awareness, Knight of Swords, Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's an energy here around clearing the air, offering and or receiving messages of love or apology, the sincerity kind of rising to the surface. But again, we've got a choice, another two. Two of Swords, Two of Wands, and the Lovers is a card of choice as well. So we're being put in a position here, Leo, where something has to be decided. And it's all about what you want. In the world of possibilities available to you, what do you want? What's the end goal, right? Begin with the end in mind. And then what do you need to set in motion to bring that about? Because if what you want is to clear the air, if what you want is some form of sincere messages, communication, offers from the heart, then what do you need to do to put that into motion? That's what I'm looking at. Now, over here, the Seven of Pentacles, it's like you've been waiting for a long time, and you may be waiting longer if the timing doesn't feel right. Seven of Pentacles. Right, for communication. It's all making sense here. Yeah. Really needing to kind of support each other energetically, possibly at 5D if you're not communicating here in 3D at this time, because communication is the only way out of this whole situation. You're going to have to talk it through. You're going to have to work it through. We've got Queen of Pentacles energy underneath. That's a feminine archetype of life partner. It's a safe place to land. It does represent home and hearth and committed energy. The Queen of Pentacles is here in 3D and is, you know, sort of prepared for planning the future, moving forward in something that's a little bit more grounded, because I'm seeing things that might not have been too stable. So it looks to me like it's going to play out more organically, but it's going to require bravery and the two of you sort of supporting each other. That's the thing with the Strength card. There is support, there's kindness, there's a leg up feeling to that card, but you're both going to have to put your game face on, is exactly how I'm seeing it. So let's look at the Lovers. Four of Swords, Death. Sure, something has absolutely played out, and we've got to choose to heal whatever it was that didn't come to pass, or that is requiring the difficult energy around growth and change and transformation. I want you to see the sun is right there breaking on the horizon in the Death card, and so underneath it is about your happiness. And it's almost as if Spirit's telling you, if you want to be happy, you can be. You just have to release something that no longer serves, and you have to make a choice to release whatever that is. It could be this energy right here, right? Letting go of what happened in the past that caused pain and sorrow and grief or regrets, you know, so that some healing can take place, and then the happiness rising in the background there is what will be available to you. But it's not going to be available if you're still focused on what you perceive to have lost. So let's look at the Five of Cups and the hidden energy. Wow. Okay, so this feels to me could be the regrets coming from the Divine Feminine, or as about the Divine Feminine. But we've got the past life soulmate here, Six of Cups, the warmth, the comfort, the nostalgia. That's the other part of the energy I was feeling from the Queen of Pentacles, right? The Empress here is the highest and best of all four queens. I feel like what you really want is to return, or you want your person to return. You're sort of looking at the glass half empty with that Five of Cups, or they are. So just take it as it resonates. I'm feeling it coming from both of you, since we have the Five of Cups down here. And I sort of feel like the coming together, the reunion, the reconciliation, it's almost like you'll be seeking each other out at the same time as well. So the Knight of Wands underneath suggests that whoever this energy belongs to is sort of tempering their impulse, right? The impulse is, I want to be at their door. I don't even want to call. I just want to show up. They're tempering that energy because the focus is more on the regrets and the mistakes or the loss or the sadness. So let's look at the Eight of Cups in the hopes and fears. King of Wands again. So now we've got our King of Fire. It is about taking action, and I get the impression that the separation, the distance between you has really taken a toll here. Probably for both of you, operating here, connecting at 5D. This is the love of a life, but the King of Wands kind of has to claim it. And it seems with the Eight of Cups that this person is searching for their Two of Cups. If you look at the Eight of Cups, there are some spaces missing there. And what would fill it to make it the Ten of Cups, which is where we began, is the Two of Cups. And if you remember what I just said, you're both focused on the Three Cups knocked over. You're not acknowledging the Two of Cups energy. My goodness. Yeah, here it is over here in the past with the Devil. I know. So that's what I see. I think like you're hoping you could bring it about, but there's some kind of concern that it just might not happen, or that whoever it is that you're here watching about may have just exited the scene and may not be open to any form of a return. Boy, I can feel that one. So let's go ahead and look at the devil in the outcome position. We had it in the past, now we have it going forward. Yeah, both these cards, Eight of Swords on this devil, both these cards are about feeling trapped in a prison of your own making, being held back by ego, by fear, by shadow. Seeing it clearly though, okay. Wow. Eight of Cups again. Feel this time with this Eight of Cups underneath, it's something that you become aware. It sort of has to stay in the rearview mirror. I think seeing your own fear or their fear clearly is helpful. The Ace of Swords is a gift from Spirit of clarity, insight, knowledge. It can often be an epiphany, an aha moment that you're both trapped, you're both stuck. You would want to be together, but you're both stuck in the past. Neither one sort of able to kind of make that determination of what needs to be done to get to the goal. You know what you want. You both want second chances. You both want reunion, reconciliation, making peace, win-win outcomes. You both want that. You're both trying to overcome these challenges of the past with the Strength card out twice. Wanting the reciprocity, wanting the equal give and take, wanting messages from the heart and some sincere communication. And yet you're both kind of like, you know, Jesus, take the wheel. And therefore we kind of repeat the cycle and the pattern. That's why the devil shows up in the past and in the future. So what I want to do for you here, Leo, I'm going to tell you all the astrology that showed up. But there is a link in the first sentence of the description box, right at the end of the first sentence, that will take you to the extended. And the extended is going to be from your person's point of view. Doesn't matter if they're the masculine or the feminine. It doesn't matter what their sign is. It's based on who you showed up here and who this reading is about for you. So I'm going to see how they show up in the reading. We're going to get their perspective on what's going on. How do they see the situation? We're going to get how they see you, think about you, or feel about you. Depends on what cards come out. And then their intentions going forward, and another card from Spirit to get more guidance on all the energies that come through. And I'll close out with some oracle. So pretty comprehensive. Here's who showed up. We've got Judgment is Scorpio. That's a card of Pluto, Lord of the Underworld. We've got the Hanged Man is Pisces. We've got the Strength card here twice, so that's your card, Leo, if you happen to be here as the Leo. We've got the Devil out twice, that's Capricorn. We've got the Fool is Aquarius. We've got the Nine of Pentacles is Virgo energy. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Lovers is Gemini. Death card is Scorpio. The Sun is your card, Leo. Empress is Taurus and Libra. This is a card of Venus. Venus is in Scorpio at this moment with the Sun. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. High Priestess, more Pisces. Like I said, Leo Pisces is a strong combo. And that is who showed up energetically. So the link to the extended is below. We're going to look at it from your person's point of view. If this is your story, you may want to join me. I'll be there in a second. Otherwise, all the best, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.